Alright, this is the final sprint. So we're going to go into game and simply go through a full run-through of it. We start off in attractor mode. It's silent, we have a very simple AI, it just moves until it can't, and then it switches direction, and it fires as often as it can. Despite us getting points, we are not receiving points because, again, it's an AI, we don't really care about their points. If it somehow manages to get through a wave, it'll go on to wave 2, and if it dies, as it just did, it will simply respawn. Cool. So let's go into game. You press 1 or 2 to go into 1-player or 2-player mode respectively. Fairly simple. So let's go into 1-player mode for now and show it off. As you can see, we have sounds working correctly. And I'm sure you're very glad to hear that, but you don't want to listen to it for too long. So press M to mute. If we ever want to unmute, we press U. So let's go ahead and kill the centipede. As you can see, we have that scorpion up there. And we're on level 2 now. It's poisoned some of the mushrooms, and let's watch the centipede as it collides with it. It did not collide with it because it collided with the mushroom above it, but those ones did collide with the mushroom. So we just kill them, and we died. We have our multi-frame mushroom regen going off, giving us points as needed, and then we respawn on level 2. That time, this main centipede did hit the mushroom, so it went straight down. And we're going to kill, or at least try to kill, this last centipede. There we go. One more, and we are on level 3, which I designed to be impossible, or not really impossible, but very difficult. Again, we died, and we lost our last life. We are, or not last, but we're on our last life. We have no more of those, and I died before I could even process what happened. So, we are now on our high score screen because we have a new high score. If we keep typing, the last letter gets replaced, and we can press backspace as much as we want. But let's just type in some word. And if we press enter, there's our glorious high score for all to see. So let's move on to 2-player mode. Okay. Again, we have our sound, but I don't want to listen to it, so I'm muting it. If the flea or the scorpion appears, just to show off that, yes, the sound does work for those ones as well. I don't know if I showed the spider sound, but if another one spawns, I will show that off as well. Actually, let's die to show off the sound for the multi-frame mushroom regen as well. Also, we just died, so we are now on player 2. As you see, player 1's score is over here, and our score is over here. We have 2 lives. Player 1 only has... We have 3 lives, because 2, and then this one. Player 1 only has 2 lives left. Alright, and then we are now on level 2 for player 2. So again, we're just going to go through and kill some stuff, get some points, and at the first opportunity to die, we will take it. And there we go. Again, we regen, and we swap back to player 1 with the correct score. Okay. We got the scorpion, so that's a lot of points. Currently, the only way to get rid of poison mushrooms is to kill them. Regenning them just sets them back to full health. And now we are on level 2 for player 1. And the mushroom hit. And, oh no, we died. Back to player 2. And again, we have the right scores and everything. So we're going to get some more points. And again, we're almost at level 3, which I made as difficult as possible. So we'll probably be ending our run there for player 2. Yep. This is And there we go. So we died, and now we're on to player 1. As you can see, player 2 has the new high score, so that's updated there. Player 1 really wants the high score, though, so he's going to try his best to beat them. And it looks like he will succeed. Yep, and there we are. We have our new high score, and it's updating whenever we get points as well. So we're going to try and hold out, and we can't. We die, but we have 2 new high scores. Oh, I guess player 2 had 1 more life. Silly me. So we're just going to die as quickly as we can. There we go. So we have 2 new high scores. This is for player 1. It's not very clear, unfortunately, but I didn't have time to make it more clear. So player 1 has a new high score. We'll call him ABC. Now it's player 2's turn to put in their high score. Again, not very clear, but I did not have time to make it more clear. And now we see both of their scores ordered appropriately in this wonderful list we have. So that is the general gameplay for the game. I'm going to now show off the new life every 1200 points by editing our score manager a little. We're going to say that killing a spider, near or medium, gives us enough points to give us a new life. That's a lot of points. Okay, so let's load up the game. And once it's done compiling, we'll just hop into one-player mode and show off the extra life mechanic. Assuming it doesn't have to recompile everything. There we are. Oh, there's our flea. As you saw there, it took 2 hits to kill. And if a spider would spawn, I would love to show it off. Let's mute it again. But unfortunately, there we are. So we're just going to kill it, and now we have an extra sprite there, showing off that we now have 4 lives. And if we die, we're back to 3. Alright, and that is the general gameplay.